Okay. So let's get started. Last time, where did we go? Yeah. So last time we ended up with the Hasura stuff configured. And if we go to our app and we authenticate and go to this home page, you can see this is like data coming from Hasura. And then if we, let me just, because this is awesome. If we insert some data, it should show up in here, hopefully. Is this even working? Come on. Okay, so there's an error somehow. What? But this was working yesterday. Come on. Prettify something new. Was this? Okay. Author. Yep. And it should show up here. Yep. So this is using polling. And I think we can also do some subscription, because some people yesterday asked on YouTube, after I posted the recording, that is there like different ways to do these things and not like polling. So I think we can do also subscription. Let's go to where is it? It's weird when I close this. When I close the graphical stuff, doesn't show up anymore. Like this sidebar. Is it? Weird. So maybe I need to refresh to get it again. I don't know. There was some helper like sidebar, but now it's just disappeared. Anyway, so let's go back to, we had this user home component, which is doing this GraphQL like a normal query, and it displays the data that we have right here, but we're using this poll interval. So basically we are kind of calling the endpoint every 2000 milliseconds, or like every 2 seconds. And GraphQL already has something called subscription. And I think Hasura supports that. So let's see. Yeah, subscription. I don't know the syntax of subscription. So let's, I don't know if like the mic is away. Come on, stay there. Okay, looks nice. Okay, yeah, the Explorer here, and then we add a new subscription. And maybe you subscribe on the posts, and let's get the title, the ID, and then maybe the author ID, the first name, and maybe last name. I don't know if this, yeah. And then if we add a mutation, so you can see his subscription is still like open. We can stop it here, or we can like keep it running. So let's see with Apollo React hooks and subscription. So I think like I don't need to change anything code wise. I just need to put the same query, but maybe Apollo works differently. So no, I think this is the server side. So let's go here. And interesting. Option document node, blah, blah. A function that subscription returns a function to us unsubscribe. Okay. And then use lazy query. This is kind of this to run it later, but I'm interested in the subscription. So okay, let's just try it. What would be the? So we need to. So this here we can do get posts, prettify it, and then if we just go here and try to replace this one, and I guess we don't need the poll interval anymore. And let's see what happens. Running a query requires a GraphQL query, but a subscription was used instead. So I guess the syntax is different. Subscription example. No, this is the server side. I want the client stuff. No, not the Apollo server. Apollo client. React. Fetching data. Subscription. Interesting. I have the use subscription hook. That's nice. So we have that, and instead of comment added dot content. Okay, so I need to use subscription instead. All right, so here this will be use subscription. And instead of use query, we will do use subscription, and I guess we can get the loading and data. And this is my query. The variables, we don't need any variables. And okay, let's save. And then see. Are not supported over HTTP. Use WebSockets instead. Now, an interesting question: how to use subscription? What would be the endpoint? For subscriptions, will it be just like WebSocket, blah, blah, blah? Let's see. Subscription. Using Apollo client. Okay. So here's, I guess, what we need. And then HTTP link, and then, all right. So we get these two links, and then I guess we call this split, which is coming from Apollo link. Yep. And then add it to the client. So let's go to our Gatsby browser. So here is where we set the link, the link, the HTTP link. Here we need to have also some more stuff. So I guess we need to install this. And then Apollo link, I guess. Okay. Let's stop the server and then yarn add Apollo and then Apollo link. And also I guess we need this utilities. Oh my god, like this is a million library for doing something. And Apollo client we have, the WS, the WebSocket we already have it, the link HTTP I think we have it already, and then the in-memory is already in. So let's install these three. And then see. Okay, so I guess we will need to get this import. Maybe let's get all of this. And so we have the client. I think some of stuff are like maybe outdated here because I guess the export was like different, but let's see. So we maybe replace these two. Okay, now we create the WebSocket link. And I would assume that you need this also, because this is not authenticated yet. And here we will take this part and then add it here. Okay. And then we need this split stuff. So this is basically, or the way I understood it is to use like both stuff if the definition, if the operation is subscription, use the WebSocket, otherwise use the HTTP link. So if we use the use query hook, it will connect via HTTP. If we use the use subscription, it will connect it through the WebSocket. And the client is already here, I guess. Okay, link. Yeah, and I guess this one should be named HTTP link instead of link because, yeah, this is the new one. And now if we yarn develop, And yeah, here is creating the client, and then we'll add it to this Apollo provider, which is wraps all the elements, like basically your entire Gatsby website. And the reason we do it in here, because anything else inside of the Gatsby, every time it gets unmounted and mounted again when you switch pages, and we don't want to be initializing the client over and over again. So that's why we wrap it in here, because this won't get mounted and unmounted every time. All right, so let's see. Of course, comments, copy pasting stuff is never fun. All right, looks promising. Let's go to here. And yeah, this, I mean, this is just for debugging purposes, but then later on we will add some nice error messaging and so on. So we need just to get the app working for now. Cannot result in... Cannot resolve subscription transport in the blah blah. What is going on? Did I? Yeah, we have the Websocket link. Options reconnect. Let's see. This might be a Webpack thingy. Yeah, this might be that Webpack is picking the wrong bundle. Lib, and then C. I guess here we want to have the UMD. Let's see. Let's see. Cannot resolve subscription transport from... Interesting. What is going on? I guess we will Google this thing. Okay, there's few issues. Obviously, a lot of people should be possible without explicitly install subscription. Install upon link in my code. I'm getting the following blah blah blah. Workaround is to explicitly install. All right. It's inconvenience, I know, but when you run appearance, I'm pretty sure you got some output. I mean, who reads these outputs? Come on. I mean, it's so noisy that you probably miss a lot of logs. But okay, let's install this. You must install peer dependency yourself. I don't know. I mean, these people probably are smarter than me and they know what they're doing. So I'll install the dependency and see. So now what happened if we run this? Ay, ay, ay. In progress. I need some sort of elevator music or something. But I sent the secret. Is it probably? I guess we need to. This needs to be inside of options. Maybe. Maybe, maybe not. Let's look at this configurations in here. So parse or client configurations. And what's inside of options? Lazy, blah, blah, blah. Nope, we don't have header in here. Subscription client. No, 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 no. Websocket. Options, reconnect. True. So here they don't mention like the secret because they assume that. And then here I don't see any client options. And where are the client options? Connection, callback, lazy, reconnect, reconnection and tab, connection parameter, params, and these are connection params. Oh, come on, this is so I guess we need to do more Googling. So we do no. Apollo Web Socket link headers. How to change? Okay, let's see. Since it's not possible to access HTTP header, blah blah blah. Reconnect. Sample of the subscription client middleware version. Connection params. So reconnect. We have Is this inside of options? I guess. And now we need to move all of this. Where is it? All of this to here. Let's see now. All right. Okay. And okay, I think it works. Maybe if we let's add some stuff like border B and then border, not border, come on, border B. And I guess P8 just to add some padding. Yeah. So now let's keep this here and then go to, let's close this million tabs that I opened. But yeah, usually this is how I work. I end up with like tons of tabs and then I close them. So let's see. I had a mutation already. Should probably. Okay, anyway, so I can do add mutation. And all right, so we want to insert a post with a title subs post, and we want to add an author. Okay. And the ID, we have the title, we have the content, some more content, and probably the ID. Must have selection subfield. Of type post mutation subfield. What? Yeah, it's like insert posts, and it's object and then content. Where is it? Author data, blah blah blah. We need to, of course, we need to have returning fields. All right, so we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We should have 6 once we create new stuff, but okay. Invalid syntax for type UUID. I don't need the ID right here. Yeah. And this should work now. Oh, come on. I guess we need to, I unselected these things. So now. Okay, let's make it bigger. I don't need the ID because that will be auto-generated. Okay, and I think, yeah, you can see here it was added like instantly. If we do another sub post and watch here in the list, this will be added. Boom. Oh my god, this is awesome. Yeah, and that's how we use it with subscription. All right. Okay, so this is great and all, but we want to allow the users that authenticate to this app to add we want to allow the users that authenticate to this app to be able to add stuff to Hasura, but we need a way to authenticate them, so we make sure they are the user that we want, or the user that signed up, and then we can assign that post to them. So we don't want to like just add some logic in the front end to write stuff on the database. That's so dangerous. Anyone can use that, basically. So we want to authenticate that, and Hasura is actually giving us some possibilities around that, and this is very nice. Which is called like custom auth. I found this blog post from last year. So Hasura blog is actually really nice. You should check it out. And this is talking about how can you use the Signup Webhooks. So the Netlify identity provides different webhooks. So every time a user will sign up, you can actually give Netlify an endpoint to call, and then with that it will send you some information about the user. And then once that webhook is called, you will get access to the user email and the ID from Netlify, and you can from your that function in our case the URL will be pointing to our serverless function, and that serverless function will be actually pointing stuff to writing stuff to Hasura, so that we make sure that our endpoint is not exposed client side. And then we can add another Netlify function that's called verify user, and we set that URL into Hasura, and every time it receives like a write request, it will use that user ID and then authenticate that user and see, is this a legitimate user or not? So it's actually pretty cool. So going through the blog post, and that's not I published several blog posts. Hasura authentication explained. So let's go to this Hasura. What? Interesting. I don't wanna. Okay, this is probably they need to. Yeah, probably they need to fix this link. But anyway, one of the auth solutions that I've been missing is the one provided by Netlify. In this story, we'll create an auth solution from Hasura and using Netlify in a bit different. Okay. So first of all, we will set up Hasura and Heroku if you are new. Okay, so we have the setup already. We will create two tables, posts and users. User table, we have text type ID because you will get that from Netlify identity. Interesting. So we don't need a UID field. It's like a text field. Okay. And in this section, make sure that when signing up, the user will be written into users table. So we'll start simply by creating Netlify site. Netlify init. Okay, for this custom auth solution, we need two things. Netlify function which run on sign up, and we'll use as auth webhook to validate our token. So the front end, we have this React Netlify blah 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 stuff, and we need to create this function and install node fetch. Where am I? All right, so let's, I guess, do yarn add node fetch on signup function. Hook will execute insert user mutation to insert a new user into Hasura. Okay, so far so good. This is nice. And this one will be, what is it? What's the name of the function? So this will be identity sign up. So let's go into our Lambda src right here and then do this identity sign up. I think one of them needs to actually have the exact name. I don't know if it's like identity sign up or the other one, but let's go with this identity sign up. And then, okay, so this is the mutation insert user. We give it the ID that we receive, I guess, from Netlify. ID, email, and then name. Yep. And then we return back the affected rows. So before we go there, let's go to our... so this is the authors table. Maybe modify. So we have first name, last name, created at, updated at. Okay, maybe let's create a different table and then we can change the relationships later. So the table name will be users. First one, this will be ID. We said it will be of type text. And I assume it will be unique, but not sure. Hopefully we get unique IDs from Netlify. What else? Email and name. So we will have email. Email also will be text. I assume it needs to be unique. And we can have like name. This also will be text. And then we will add the created at and updated at, because these are kind of frequently used. And then we can use the primary key as ID, the ID as primary key. Let's add this table. Okay, we have users. So now we can actually continue on. This is straightforward. I guess here we will get fetch to use as like a HTTP client. I don't know, like I could also use Axios, because I think Axios is already installed, but I don't know. We will see. All right, so we need this function. I'm just explaining these parts one by one. So this will come from the webhook. We don't need to worry about it, and we'll get this user. All right. Now we get this query, which is basically sending this to Hasura. And this is basically how a GraphQL actually query is sent. It's basically JSON. Yeah, so Apollo and other stuff are actually wrappers around that. So we do this, and we will send ID, email, and name. This is when somebody signs up. All right, that's done. I mean, we can have a console log. But don't do this in production, because of privacy and stuff. So you shouldn't log user data in your logs, even though you own the server and you don't know these logs where it's going. So don't do that, people. I probably remove it. but yeah, this is just for testing purposes. In here, I guess for the endpoint, this will change because we need our endpoint right here, and replace this one right here. Okay, we send the post request with that body, with these headers, and yeah, I have this Hasura secret already, I think. Yeah. I need to add that to my Netlify variable, so I need to go to and we go to Rubber Goose, and I will take this over screen because I think Netlify needs to fix this because it like shows you all the environment variables just like in your face, and they're not even masked or something. So probably Netlify needs to fix this. Please fix this. So I'll go to deploys. Just imagine that you're seeing me go into deploys, and then deploy setting, and then in there's environment. And I will add a new variable. This will be Hasura secret. And I will get this just to copy something really quick. Boop. And then I will paste the Hasura secret in my Netlify stuff, and then go to general. Yay. This is just a normal Netlify app. Nothing to see in here. Okay. Here we say, okay, if we have errors, we log the errors. Otherwise, we return 200. And this should be it, I guess. Yeah, and we have like email and name already. Email and name. Sorry. Okay, this is good. This is good. This is good. Okay, I guess so. Let's see. Add Netlify. Sign up webhook or webhook. I can't type tonight. So now that's there. I think we need to configure somehow the webhook. Let's also add Hasura secret environment, blah, blah, blah. And if you want to watch it, it's available, blah, blah, blah. Let's see. Do I need to... Okay, functions, overview, identity, services, recovery confirmation template, edit webhooks. Okay, so for the sign up, let's go to functions. I guess for the sign up, we need to give it this. It's still like deploying, so that's why we don't have the new function yet. Let's see. Okay, we're building the Lambda functions now. All right. So if we go to functions now, we should see this identity sign up. And this is the URL for our function. So now we go here for the identity overview, webhooks. So we give it this. And then for the sign up, what's the secret? I guess it's to, in case the URL is accepting secret, this will send it through a header. But we don't have a secret here, and we need to call this function whenever there's sign up. So we hit save. Okay, so if everything is good in here, if we log out, go to the dashboard, come on, and then log in, and then let's sign up. So let's do my full name and my email. So let's do identity, and then let's have some sort of password, and we hit sign up. Okay, confirmation, blah 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 is sent. Let's see if it's already sent the user in here, or we need to confirm first. Yeah, I think we need to confirm first. So let me open my email outside of the stream. We have this, and copy link address. So usually we receive this token, and okay, so let's see. I took the click this URL and then get this confirmation token. Okay. Oh yeah. Damn it. I don't know, how did this even work? Or was it because it was like cached or something? Could be, probably. Oh, come on. Confirmation token. Did this maybe work? Interesting. So this is, it's here like saying plus identity, and then here's the password. Email not confirmed. But I gave you the confirmation token. It's probably... Okay, clear localhost URL, set localhost URL. And we need this confirmation to go. Okay. Something is confused right now. Log in. What's going on? Local storage. You're running it, okay, so please let us know the URL of your Netlify site. Okay. The Netlify site is rubbergoose.dev. I think it's just without identity. Okay. All right. Don't freak out. And now we want this confirmation. Oh, hi. Yeah, I mean, we came a long way, I guess. So now I'm adding like the Hasura database. There was an error verifying your account. Please try again. And what we're doing now is actually doing we listen to the we're listening to the where is it? The identity sign up, and then we connected it to like the webhook. Whenever a user signs up, we add it to this user database right here using Hasura, and this we will use it later to authenticate when somebody sends like a request and wanna do stuff with our database. We need to make sure that the user is authorized. Okay. So something went wrong with the confirmation. Maybe if I go to the identity. Oh, wow, a lot of people already signed up. That's not bad. Let's see, did this... So maybe let's delete the user and try again. All right. Let's try again. A confirmation was sent to your email. Click the link there to continue. Okay, we received this. And we need this confirmation token. Come on. What the? Ah, yeah. Okay, so probably there's something wrong with our webhooks, and this is not loading. This is not helping. Okay. Identity sign up. Is it receiving something? Is it not? I'm very confused now. Like sometimes the log gets stuck in here. I don't know why. I want to see if this one was hit or not. And Hasura got chosen because of user management or S0. I think I picked Hasura because of the ease of use, and actually we managed to get a lot of things going really quickly, and it integrates well with Netlify identity, which I already use for like this authentication. You can see here it's a Netlify identity. And then gives you GraphQL out of the bat. And I mean, you can also do subscriptions. You can see here, we're actually doing subscription to get all the posts by users. And every time someone creates a new post, it will be displayed automatically in there. So that's actually really nice. We can have some sort of like real time going on with just few queries. That's also the beauty of GraphQL. You don't need that much work. And the way we did it here, we did all the setup in the Gatsby browser. And basically, we wrapped all our website in an Apollo provider. So this way, when Gatsby switches the pages, it won't like unmount this and mount it again. And by that, we don't need to create the client every time. Yeah, and also you can use it with auth0 also. It's using the base thing. And as long as your identity provider is supporting webhooks, I think Hasura can deal with it. So it's very flexible and very nice. All right. What's going on with my... stuff in here? Why the confirmation code is not... No, that's the old one. This is the new one. What? Ah, come on. There was an error verifying your account. So I think this identity sign up function is not, or is, let's check, do some sanity check in here. So we get node fetch, we get event, return like 200 response body. I mean, this looks okay to me. Process env Hasura secret, but it's not giving me any. It's just saying loading. It's not giving me any logs. Okay, so let's try something just to verify if the webhook is actually causing this this thing. Okay, edit webhooks. Okay, no. Let's remove all of this. We just have it empty and try again. Okay. Probably I'm doing a silly thing, but I can't. I don't know what I'm doing. So let's see. Instead of login, let's just remove the whole thing. Let's have it here. No, there was an error verifying your account, blah blah blah. So I'll try to let's try to sign up from here. Doesn't exist sadness. Okay, dashboard. Why the heck this is not working now? Is it? Is it like... of course, this should be HTTPS, I guess, and this is WSS for WebSocket Secure. Okay, let's... let's try again. Yeah. We need to have everything over HTTPS. And this... oh, okay. The logs were there. God damn it. Okay. Stack type O is not a function. Where's the O? Runtime 1. What is saying? O is not a function. Where's this O I have? Probably I'm having a typo somewhere. Exports handler, I think it's a function. And here, user metadata phone name. Result, we fetch the result. We have errors and then data. What is this error message? O is not a function. But where's this O? Response body. Query will be this. These are the variables. Method is post. This is the string. We have the headers. And then affected rows. Okay, let's do this data for now. And I'm not even using that thing anymore. Okay, so I think now we fixed that mixed stuff. Okay. Let me let's do like 2. Okay, and let's go again and there was an error verifying your account. This is driving me crazy. Functions, identity sign up. So trigger after new user is created and confirmed. So if this is clicked, then the function is there. So it's still probably. Okay, let's disable that and then go there again. There was an error. Please try to contact the administrator. What the heck? Okay. Let's see. So it still like sends this Netlify identity sign up. And this is fine. And we send this data. But this type error O is not a function. What is that? It's in identity sign up 1. I don't know. Okay, let's try something else. We have already Axios installed, I think. So here we would do Axios, and then I think post, and we don't need this method, and we will be sending this data, and we will have, just where is it? Axios.post. Post. Okay, so that's the data. We don't need this. So we have the data, and then we have headers. And we don't need the JSON because Axios will convert it for us. And this will be data, and then inside of data we will have another data because this is the response, and Axios will add it inside a data object. I don't. Okay, we have maybe an extra bracket somewhere. We have this. We have that. We have this stuff. This thing. No, we don't need this stuff. What? Why you're adding these stuff? What add braces? This is not a function. So here we have. Oh man. Okay, const result equal await Axios dot post. In here we will need this to do. Then we will send this response body string. I think we don't even need to stringify this because Axios is smart enough to do that for us. And maybe it's like this is response body. What did I do? Okay. So we will add the response body. And Okay, now I know why. This will be headers. This will be gone. We don't need to stringify this because we'll send it here. And let's get this. Oh man, this is painful sometimes. Where's the Axios stuff? Okay, so that's the header. Everything is fine, and then here we get this result, and then data, and then all this stuff. Axios, and then we need to push this. All right, and I guess we are building again. Just get something here for the email going. Yeah, I think it's, wow, it's getting late already. So almost 11 p.m. So let's give it one last try, and then probably we can do it tomorrow. No rush. I mean, we have already everything kind of online. So we log in. Let's try and try the confirmation again. Probably it will work. There was an error, blah, blah, blah. Okay, let's do another sign up. This time will be 3, and then, no. Oh, that's neat. That's nice. Okay. The confirmation message was sent to your email. Click the link there to continue. And copy link address. And let's have it here. And oh, come on. Seriously? Identity sign up. Let's see. Yeah, I mean, we have affected rows 1. Yeah, I mean, we are, yeah, here are the users. Then why the confirmation is... Why the confirmation is wrong? Something that's saying that something went wrong. Three. Email is not confirmed. I don't get, but at least we managed to, get the IDs and the full name and the email and insert it to Hasura. So I guess tomorrow I'll continue with this, try to see what's going on with the verification email. Probably something is wrong there, but yeah, and then we continue like with the second part, which is this one for assigning the Hasura role. Yeah. Okay, then I'll see you tomorrow. Bye bye. But if you have any questions, I can just stick around for like 2 minutes. Okay. Bye bye.